iHeart, get ready. Fantasy football is here. Welcome to the Scout Fantasy Show. ScoutFantasy.com is home to the Fantasy Football World Championships and the best players in the world. Real money winners giving their secrets to help you win. Now exclusively on iHeart. This is the Scout Fantasy Show with your host, the one, the only, Dr. Roto.
Hey there, everybody. It's Dr. Roto. Get out the insurance cards. Get out the copay. The office is open, my friends. All right, last night's game, the Browns and Eagles. Oh, my God, what a train wreck that was. I don't even want to discuss it. But I'll tell you this. Denzel Ward, injured. Tyrod Taylor, injured. This is why preseason is so difficult and why the NFL has to figure something out. They have to. You watched that game yesterday. Now, I know there's Baker Mayfield in Cleveland. I get that. I totally get that. But if the plan was for Taylor to play the first 8-10 games before Mayfield was ready. Now Taylor gets injured. You got to play Mayfield day one, and you're not ready for that. And it's so frustrating because I don't know what I would do if I was coach. I know I wouldn't want to play my guys. I probably would get them a series or two, and that's it. That's it. And I'd have to hope that training camp was enough. I'd get them out there. I'd run scripted plays, 3 or 4 scripted plays, and I'd hope to God that my guy wouldn't get sacked and killed. But on defense, I don't know. I'd want to see the other guys play because I know what my good guys can do from training camp. I guess that's the right answer. Jerry Jones is like, there's no way Dak Prescott's going to play. You got to be conservative. You know, seriously, if you can't get it done in training camp, I know you want to see what it looks like on the field in a game, but you just don't have that opportunity because, God forbid, some guy gets injured. You're screwed for the year. LaShawn McCoy, you think they want to play him? I don't think so. So it's a real mess right now. All right, Hayden Hurst, the rookie tight end, will be out for about a month. So if he was on your list, drop him off your list. I don't think you're going to see him. I don't think Mark Andrews plays much either. I think Nick Boyle is still the guy there because he's a good blocker. There was a report that Jordan Howard is going to play on third downs. So here's what it says here. We'll do different things with Howard and we'll keep him on the field. I've told you that before. Listen, I get it, but I don't always agree. Jordan Howard can't catch the football. Don't kid yourself. Tariq Cohen can. I'm not sure both guys can coexist. If I've got Anthony Miller in the slot and I got Taylor Gabriel and I have Allen Robinson and I have Trey Burton, why do I need Jordan Howard on the field? I want Tariq Cohen on the field. Unless Tariq Cohen is only going to be used in packages, right? But wasn't the point with Nagy? Well, we're going to use Cohen all over the place. I would like to think that Cohen is going to be the Danny Woodhead. So I think we'll see Jordan Howard. I like Jordan Howard. And maybe that what he's saying is there is a chance he'll play on third down. Not he's playing on third down. I'm not believing it. I'm not believing it. I'm just not. Okay? Telling you that right now. So I would say take that report with a chunk of salt. We talk about this all the time. Coach speak. Well, Jordan Howard's going to play on third down. Is he really, dude? You and I both know he can catch. And catching is something that's rather important. All right, let's get to the New York Giants podcast preview. I want to start with something that I've mentioned before, and I'm going to mention it again. Eli Manning, the guy you love to hate. The guy you love to hate. But if you look at his numbers in his career, the guy's always close to 4,000 yards, always close to 30 touchdowns, had a rough year last year. Beckham was injured most of the year, had no running game. He's going to be a good player. So let me ask you this question. If you like Saquon Barkley, which I do, and you like Odell Beckham Jr. Roto, like I do, and you like Sterling Shepard, as I do, and you like Evan Engram, as I do, how can Eli not have a good year? I think it's virtually impossible. If Beckham gets 1,400 yards and Engram gets 800 yards, that's 2,200. Shepard gets another 900, that's 3,100. Saquon Barkley gets 400, that's 3,500. And then the rest of the team splits 500. Boom, Eli's at 4,000. I mean, how is it not coming out right? I'm not good at math. You know I'm not good at math, but I'm good at that kind of math. It's like I'm good at blackjack math. I can count to 21 when I'm in Vegas. Trust me. Not 22, I can count to 21. So I think Eli Manning is a really good pick late in the draft. Nobody's taking him. If you want to do something totally and unequivocally outside the box, all right, I challenge somebody to do this, and I think somebody will. Don't draft a quarterback until round 18, and then I want you to take Case Keenum at 18 and Eli Manning at 19. That's ballsy. But you know what? It could work for you. Keenum is like Eli. Nobody wants him either. All right. I have mucho love for Saquon Barkley. So let me tell you something about him. Am I worried about the hamstring? I'd be more worried if he was 31 than 21. I think this guy's in premier shape. He's a monster. He's a workout monster. Could it slow him down? In fact, I don't think so. But in fact, what I really like is that he didn't really have to play in preseason games anymore. Giants didn't want to risk him. Great. Let the injury come early so he didn't have to play. I am such a big fan of Barkley. You guys know that he's the newest Roto child. And I know many of you know that I know his family, know his dad, I know his uncle. I know where he comes from. This is a guy that work ethic and humility mean something. He's humble. He works hard. He's never going to be the trash-talking kid. That's just not how they work. His dad wasn't that way. This kid's not that way. He's just going to produce. If you were picking second in the draft and you took Barkley, I would not laugh at you. I probably would take him fourth or fifth, but I wouldn't laugh if you took him second or third. I think it's a ballsy move. What if he's a superstar who gets 1,100 yards rushing and 400 receiving and 10 touchdowns? Boom! He's exciting. Jonathan Stewart is a raging pig. Don't draft him. I think the backup is Wayne Gallman, not Jay Stu. Jay Stu, PU. Gallman, my guy. I wouldn't take Gallman, by the way, in a shallow league. Only in a 20-round draft. If I had Barkley, would I take Gallman in the last round? That makes sense to me. All right, a wide receiver. It all begins and ends with Odell Beckham Jr. Roto. The guy is phenomenal. Who has better body control in the NFL than Odell Beckham? Who can catch a pass with one hand better than Beckham? I mean, who can win you 3 games on his own more than Beckham? I mean, this guy is a freak. Now, he's nuts. He's nuts. Right? He's nuts. He's like Tommy G. Brilliantly talented, a little crazy, but we like that. There's a charm to that. You know, Beckham's a star. Tommy G's a star. Right? Odell Beckham is crazy. Doing his antics. I'd love to see him calm that down a little bit, but the Giants are going to pay him because you can't not pay this guy. He's that good. Now, what I love about Sterling Shepard is, and I want to bring in Evan Engram. Evan Engram is their tight end. Evan Engram plays like a wide receiver. He's fast like a wide receiver, has hands like a wide receiver, body control like a wide receiver. He's just built like a tight end. He should be the third best tight end off the board and taken early. Round 6, round 7. But Shepard getting back there with Beckham covered, Engram covered, Barkley covered. Shepard's going to be in one-on-one all year. How is this guy not getting 900 to 1,000 yards? I think this guy's going to be the quietest 1,000-yard receiver in the NFL this year. How is he not going to be? Nobody's going to be able to. If Shepard was on most teams, here, let me do this for you now. See if I can do this. If Shepard went to the 49ers, he'd be their number 1. If he went to the Bears, he'd be their number 1. Maybe Robinson, I'm not sure. Bengals, no A.J. Green. If he went to the Bills, for sure he'd be number 1. Broncos, no. Buccaneers, no. Cardinals, no. Chargers, no. Chiefs, no. Colts, no. Cowboys, for sure. Dolphins, for sure. Eagles, for sure. Falcons, no. Jaguars, for sure. Jets, for sure. Lions, no. Packers, no. Panthers, for sure. Patriots, no. Raiders, no. Rams, no. Ravens, for sure. Redskins, for sure. Thomas, no. For Saints, Seahawks, no. Steelers, no. Texans, no. Titans, maybe. Vikings, no. What'd I give you? Like 12 teams where he'd be the starter? That's how good this guy is. Let's not forget him. Round 7 or 8. Stud. So I got Eli, I got Barkley, I got Beckham, I got Shepard, I got Engram. That's who you want. Aldrich Rosas stinks. Don't use him as a kicker. Can't kick a 40-yard field goal. And the defense is a train wreck, which I think is really going to help these guys. I want Giants this year. Fantasy-wise, give me some New York Giants, and I think you're going to be a happy person. Do you know what else is going to make you a happy person? A couple of things. Firstly, scoutfantasysports.com. Enter the promo code ROTO1. That's Roto number 1, and you will get a free month of Scout Fantasy Sports. Don't go to Scout Fantasy like other people do. Go to Scout Fantasy Sports. That's where we are. Okay? Roto1, get a free month. Next, I'm doing a Beat Dr. Roto draft this Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern. I want you to sign up. It's going to be a great time. Had a great draft recently with some guys a couple of weeks ago. Sunday night, 10 p.m. PlayFFWC.com. That's PlayFFWC.com. That's where you go to draft in the Beat Dr. Roto draft and other drafts. Best ball, online championship, main event. That's where you go. PlayFFWC.com. And then finally, if you want to win in DFS, you go to ScoutDFS.com. Chris Rose is on a heater right now, doing a great job in baseball. And you make the baseball money so you can play in football. That's how it works. But right now it's time to put away the insurance cards, put away the copay. The office is closed, my friends. Wishing you all a great weekend. This is Dr. Roto saying be well. Take care.
Thanks for listening to the Scout Fantasy Show. There's never been a better time to join the Scout Army. Visit scoutfantasy.com. Use the promo ROTO for 2 months free. And don't forget, fantasy players, please thumbs up the podcast on the iHeart app. See you next time. Go Scouts!